Sometime in the early 1960s, BR hosted an extravaganza at their A4 station. And here's a quick recap of the things that I saw that day, a little bit of video. We've got a lot of locos there lined up. Really, they've come along to add an interest to the main stars of the show, which are these guys, the A4s. There's quite a selection, and BR have gone to a lot of bother to repaint their locos in colours that were used by the A4s from the middle of the war up to the present day of, say, 1960. Now at the back there we can see Kingfisher painted in BR black, or in LNER black, which was the colour used during the wartime. Kingfisher itself was based on the Glasgow Aberdeen run at the end of its time, along with Lord Farringdon and Bittern. So to get down from Scotland for this extravaganza was quite a long journey for them. It has a claim to fame. On the 14th of September 1966, Kingfisher hauled the last revenue service for an A4. To the left of that we've got Sir Nigel Cresley, the blue loco. BR have kindly painted it back in LNER Garter blue, early post-war colour, resplendent with its red wheels. Sir Nigel had a bit of fame and a bit of glory in the 1950s. On the 23rd of May 1959, it achieved a post-war record of 112 miles an hour coming down Stoke Bank. Not quite as fast as Mallard in pre-war days, but nonetheless for that, 112 miles an hour was fairly fast. Then we come to Silver King. Silver King was based all its life at King's Cross, and as a child I used to go and watch trains go by at Peterborough Station, and Silver King would be quite a regular sight for me to see, belting through pretty quickly. It was a nice one to see. After that, if you look to the left of that, there's Seagull. Now Seagull again was based at King's Cross. It was, I think, the last loco to be steamed out of last A4 loco to be steamed out of King's Cross, and I think I have the pleasure of knowing the fireman very well indeed. Thanks for your help there. Then coming to the left again, we've got Merlin. Merlin's one of my favourite ones. I like the livery of that. Although it's the normal BR Express green, there's a badge on the side. The badge was worn since 1946, and this is of the Royal Naval Air Station at Donnybristle. It wore that, and it just sets the thing off rather nicely. It's also got red nameplates. Coming to the left of that one there is Lord Farringdon, which was formerly number 4903 Peregrine. It was a King's Cross loco most of its life, but it did move to the Glasgow and Aberdeen run later to finish its days off, along with Kingfisher and Lord Farringdon and Bittern. Coming to the left of that one, we've got Golden Fleece. Golden Fleece is a visitor here. It's been over at this depot for full service and repaint, and this is really its first run out, so the paintwork is pretty smart on it. It's got a nice gloss, and it does look good. And then coming to the nearest one, here we've got Bittern. Based at, first of all, in pre-war days at Heaton, Newcastle. Later on it was moved to Gateshead, and right at the end of its life it was operating on the Aberdeen run again, along with Merlin and Lord Farringdon. So a bit of a checkered history. They've got about a bit, but what fantastic looking locos. Now the intention is, at A4 we have it's possible to have a 3-rail circuit going around and round, and for once we're going to run all 3 A4s, or 3 of the A4s, in the same direction, head to head. The hope is eventually that the one in the middle there, the blue one, Lord Farringdon, is going to try and emulate the 112 miles an hour achieved by Sir Nigel Cresley in the early post-war period. So we'll see what happens. I'll get started right away. Okay, it looks as though there's a hold-up. A goods train, local goods, I think it's going to be pulled by a Type 20 from what people tell me. It's running late, but it should be out of the sidings in a moment, and when it is gone we can get on with the A4 stuff. Let's see what happens. Oh, here it comes. Okay, it disappears into the distance, and then with luck we can get on with the A4 running. Okay folks, it looks like we're ready for the off now. So first away will be Merlin, all resplendent and ready for going. And there she goes, a lovely sight. And she speeds away on the, remember, circuit, all three going in the same direction. Something not seen very often. And now we come to Lord Farringdon in full steam. There's quite a gathering there at the front of it looking at it. And here she goes. So that's two going round, and then we come to brand new star, Golden Fleece. Here we go. So we'll watch those go around for a little while, and it'd be nice if I can get a shot of all three coming together head to head under the bridge. Let's see what happens. Now, as promised, Lord Farrington is going to try and at least do 110 miles an hour and hopefully 112. Let's wish it luck. Here she comes. Here comes Farrington. And this time, I reckon we shall have the record. Here we go. That's quite some sight. And now she's eased off the steam, applied the brakes and coming back down to a more gentle 75 to 80. So there you have it, folks. Hornby Dublo's attempt at HST trains, or Intercity 125s, call them whatever. That was the steam equivalent. They do look good. Remember, by the way, if you want to keep updated and to have information of when the next video is coming out or when I've released another one, just subscribe to the channel, please. Click on the subscribe button, and then when a new video comes out, you'll know about it. Thanks very much for having a look.